Hi everyone, you are on Mobi channel and I am glad to see you again on my channel. In this video I will be a real Mobi detective, and try to solve the mystery of the secret agent, how he is connected to Plungerman and what is waiting for us in the full version of the 73rd episode. I tried very hard on this video, so be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, because up to 500,000 subscribers is just a little bit left, and also join my Discord server, the link will be in the first pinned comment, but in any case, we are starting. Well, in part 1 of 73 episode we saw very interesting footage that directly relates to the plot of the series and reveals us some secrets. For example, what we previously thought was a theory turned out to be true. And now I'm talking about the fact that the agents of the Alliance, specifically cameramen, TV mans and speaker mans, turned out to be not just robots that are controlled by artificial intelligence. They turned out to be real people. But under certain circumstances, they were forced to become robots or have their minds digitally stored in order to continue living their lives in their new bodies. From this it becomes clear to us why the agents are afraid to die, can feel, fall in love and become friends. After all, they are the same people, but now they are in the bodies of robots. Also now we can explain why in the secret bunker, the events of which took place from 68 to 70 episodes, there are bodies of people. They're former employees of this secret lab but it's not the same lab that we saw in part 1 of episode 73. This is gonna be my theory, but I think it's gonna turn out to be real. I'm guessing there were 2 big labs in total. The SKIBIDI toilet lab and the agent's lab, and that's what we saw in episode 73. Now let's move on to the events of episode 70, specifically the moment when Plungerman discovered a poster of a secret agent in one of the rooms. And notice the year of this event, it's 1979. And now we're going to go to episode 73. This recording was made in 1985, so the gap between these events was 6 years. But that's not all. Notice the human form of Agent Plungerman. When I analyzed the episode, I assumed it was a young secret agent, but as we know from episode 70, the secret agent became the administrator of the Alpha Hills lab back in 1979, which means it's not him in this fragment. But then why does Plungerman look so much like a secret agent? And now I'm gonna come up with my craziest theory yet. I believe that Plungerman is the brother of a secret agent. And here's my story. The secret agent and Dave, that's the Plungerman's name, are siblings. It is even possible that they went to the same college or university and after graduation their paths diverged. One of them started working in one lab and the other in another. And just like that, the secret agent worked in the future SKIBIDI lab, as a result of which he became an administrator in it. And the second brother worked in the future Alliance lab and due to certain events later became a Plungerman. And just the secret agent always followed Plungerman because he was his own brother and tried to protect him in every possible way. But then the following logical question arises. Why did the secret agent kill his own brother Plungerman? That's a very good question indeed. Perhaps he thought that if he destroyed Plungerman's physical body he would be closer to his brother. Perhaps by doing so he somehow wants to restore his human form. But how would he do that? I assume that the secret agent at the moment of Plungerman's death remotely transferred his consciousness into his computer and now being in his secret laboratory he is trying to make Plungerman the same as himself. So maybe in the future we can see the second secret agent, but it will not be DaFuq, but Dave. Let's assume that this is true, but then the next logical question arises. If the secret agent has already gotten his brother's mind, then why does he keep spying on the Alliance? I think the next person to die and have their digital mind stolen is Camera Woman. But why would a secret agent want to do that? My guess is that the secret agent knows that Camera Woman is very valuable to Plungerman and maybe when the secret agent gets access to Camera Woman's mind he can blackmail Dave, because most likely the secret agent needs some information that only Dave knows and if he doesn't tell the secret agent he will erase Katie's memory. That's Camera Woman's name. And maybe then Dave will have a very difficult choice. Either he will reveal information that will possibly destroy the entire alliance of agents, or he will reveal nothing and his favorite girl will never exist again. Write in the comments what you think about it. And also write your theories in the comments and then maybe as this subscriber will get into my next video and by the way his theories sound like this. First, the green particle from Plunger cameraman must be like energy that secret agent giving him as he was talking to Plunger. It does make sense BC he wants to help Plunger from EP 67 to EP 70 until he talks to Plunger his last time. Second, those scientists are either making a powerful laser or a portal. The mass amounts of energy needed is probably a heck lot but probably not making a portal. If so we're probably have way more unrealistic stuffs right now. For my last theory, So we successfully taken down a container. So we're able to see what one of the stuff's scientists has been hiding and transporting. Let's discuss the final battle of G-Man. I feel like the Titans could have the upper hand. BC First League Man lost his glass when fought with Claw Astro. Yes, I'm calling him that. And what would happen to a non-glasses a keep Toliets to Titan Teve Man? But even though Man could resist the tremendous urge to kill himself, it still makes him uncontrolling ain't he has to close his eyes. And secondly, Titan Cameraman now has the Astro Claw as his right arm, which could reflect laser. Now those upper hands are good, but Man might isn't less than it. BC the Titans were minor ly injured, like one of the TV screen of Titan Teve Man got blasted and shattered. Titan Speaker Man knocks from that Guardian Astro Toliet blast, and also there might be other powerful Toliets such as the upgraded Mutant Busaw Toilet, maybe Air Bomber, and a lot more 10 that could make Man a little bit more powerful. First of all, thank you very much for such detailed theories. I appreciate it, and it's a good example of the kind of theories you should write in the comments. Secondly, thank you for bringing up the second part of episode 73, because I have a lot to say about it. And even though my next video will be all about what we might see in part 2 of episode 73, I will still say that we will most likely see Simp Cameraman in part 2 or in an additional scene. Even though we last saw him in episode 57, he will probably return in his enhanced version to save TV Woman. And even if they don't show it in the second part of the 73rd episode, I think that in the full version they will show us an extra scene where they will show what happened to TV Woman and how she managed to survive. I think you want to see that as much as I do. Now, for the battle. I assume that this time G-Toilet will be defeated, and I'm sure that their battle will be very epic indeed, and it's even possible that we'll get a reference to Dinah White. Or maybe we will get a troll leak, as the battle promises to be very interesting. I'm also sure Jimmy will be aided by his allies. For example, the Skibidi hybrid didn't fly away because he was afraid of the Skibidi scientist. Maybe he flew for reinforcements, and in the new episode we will see how Titans will fight with big toilets and agents will fight with hybrids. And since the episode is likely to be difficult because of a lot of animation, its release we can wait only at the end of next week, but it's worth it. And since we'll be waiting almost 2 weeks for the episode, we'll probably get more leaks than usual. But these are just my theories and assumptions. And by the way, write in the comments what question you would ask Mr. Boom if you had the chance. Who knows? He might be able to answer some questions from YouTubers again. So if I like your question, I will definitely ask Mr. Boom if I get the chance again. But it's not over yet, because I have a few of my latest videos on your screen right now, so pick your favorite and have fun watching them.